For a brief moment, I thought about all of this as Catherine drifted into a trance at the beginning of the next session. Prior to the hypnotic induction, she had related a dream about a game being played on an old stone step, a game played with a checkerboard with holes in it. The dream had seemed especially vivid to her. I now told her to go back beyond the normal limits of space and time, to go back and see if her dreams had roots in previous reincarnation. I see steps leading up to a tower, overlooking the mountains but also the sea. I'm a boy. My hair is blonde. Strange hair. My clothes are short, brown and white, made from animal skins. Some men are on top of the tower, looking out. Guards. They are dirty. They play a game like checkers, but not. The board is round, not square. They play with sharp, dagger like pieces which fit into the holes. The pieces have animal heads on them. Kyrgyzstan territory from the Netherlands around 1473. I asked her the name of the place in which she lived and whether she could see or hear a year. I'm in a seaport now. The land goes down to the sea. There is a fortress and water. I see a hut. My mother cooking in a clay pot. My name is Johan. She was progressed to her death. At this point in our sessions, I was looking for the single overwhelming traumatic event that could either cause or explain her current life traumatic symptoms. Even if these remarkably explicit visualizations were fantasies, and I was unsure of this, what she believed or thought could still underlie her symptoms. After all, I had seen people traumatized by their dreams. Some people could not remember whether a childhood trauma actually happened or occurred in a dream, yet the memory of the trauma still haunted their adult lives. What I did not yet fully appreciate was that the steady day in and day out pounding of undermining influences such as parents' scathing criticisms could cause even more psychological trauma than a single traumatic event. These damaging influences because they blend into everyday background of our lives and even more difficult to remember and exercise. A constantly criticized child can lose as much as confidence and self-esteem as one who remembers being humiliated on a particular horrifying day. A child whose family is impoverished and has very little food available on a day-to-day basis might eventually suffer from the same psychological problems as a child who experienced one major episode of accidental near starvation. I would soon realize that the day in and day out pounding of negative forces had to be recognized and resolved with as much as attention as that paid to the single overwhelmingly traumatic event. Catherine began to speak. There are boats like canoes, brightly painted. Providence area. We have weapons, spears, slings, bows, and arrows, but bigger. There are big, strange oars on the boat. Everyone had to go. We may be lost. It is dark. There are no lights. I am afraid. There are other boats with us. I am afraid of the animals. We sleep on dirty, foul-smelling animal skins. We are scouting. My shoe looks funny, like sacks, tied at the ankles, from animal skins. My face is hot from the fire. My people are killing the others, but I am not. I do not want to kill. My knife is in my hand. Suddenly, she began to gurgle and gasp for her breath. She reported that an enemy fighter had grabbed her from behind around the neck and slit her throat with a knife. She saw the face of her killer before she died. It was Stuart. He looked different then, but she knew it was he. Johan died at the age of 21.